Well, to be honest, I didn't have as much confidence in my run as I could have. I haven't been running as much, and we've been changing things around simply because, I wanted to do Canberra and got a bit of well, it's not an injury, but just sort of my legs played up a bit. And, I just try to sort of confidently rely on what could be. Well, once I'm out on the run and once I feel good, once I've got my first kilometre in, then I kind of know how it'll go, and I try to make it, about myself and focusing on myself and black out all the other names. The Kiwis, they've got the home advantage and they're always up for a fight. So, just really try to concentrate on myself and keeping the upper body loose and the legs turning.
What do you think of the course? Do you think it suited your style of racing?
Oh, the course is absolutely awesome, I was a bit worried about that zigzag in the beginning. It's just when you're coming off a 90k time trial, to go and take that many corners in the run is always a challenge, but that's the price you pay for taking a race into the middle of the city, which is just great. People here are so sports friendly, enthusiastic, awesome.
Now set you up for a good 2014 and the hunt for Kona. What do you got next?
Well, awesome. Yeah, it's good to have a few points in the bank, and I haven't really planned any races for the next couple of months actually. So I'll be going back to Noosa, training, getting ready, and I didn't really feel like I could run a marathon today, so I think I still need to work on that a bit.
Huge congratulations, great to see you out there enjoying it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always it's great to win.
Okay, first of all, huge congrats. You were flying under the radar a fair bit down here in Auckland. Is that the way you prefer to be going into a race?
Doesn't really bother me. It's the less you have to, the commitments you have to do, the easier it is for an athlete. But I guess I've always been flying under the radar when I come back to this part of the world. I race in America, so I'm not that well known down here, I suppose.
And that was a killer run out there today. Coming off the bike, did you know you had those legs in you, this early on in the year?
I've been training well the last couple of weeks, but I certainly didn't know I had that. It was after I kind of missed the front group in the last little bit of the bike, and coming out of transition, there's 4 or 5 guys away up the front, and I thought I'd missed the group, and then a few guys dropped off, and Bevan and Terenzo sort of started working together, and after 3 or 4k I realised I hadn't lost any time to them, so I just sort of set my mind to trying to catch those guys, and once I caught up, it sort of went to the front of them and just sort of did my own thing and kept it at my pace, and it paid off.
Yeah. And like you say, you usually race in the US. What's it like coming back to, especially a city race in somewhere like Auckland?
Certainly different, beautiful race and great spot for a race, and I had a little bit of trouble in all the corners coming through the town here, but in the train lines, but it's certainly a great race and great course.
Yeah. And a race like this so early in the season, I guess it's up for grabs for anyone, because you don't really know how others are sort of preparing for a race.
Yeah, true. I mean, as I was saying to all my friends back home, I kind of, after Christmas, went into a couple of weeks of panic training, and I guess it kind of paid off, because I kind of expected the Australians to be sort of, with their summer and sort of really on the ball and firing.
Yeah. Well, huge congratulations. It's great to have you back on, this south of the equator, I guess. What's next for you?
Panama in about 4 or 5 weeks, back over in America side of things. Yeah.